last time on the Fool's Chronicle. Let's see. I think a complication, but I'm going to hold on to that. We're going to see what the fiction reveals to us.
I don't like that there's an unknown complication to this.
I don't know it, so I don't have to worry about it yet.
Yeah, I don't like that Sean has that hanging over us right now.
It'd be a shame if that tobacco had a little something extra in it.
She winces as you say that and goes, "That would be very bad for business, you see? Word gets out that we have bad strains. I'm..." And she looks to Strangford. I'm loath to even have a murder happen in one of my dens.
I promise, Black Dove's honor, no slander will come to your establishment.
And as you pick it up, you see it's a stub for a fighting ring out in the Crow's Foot called the Beaconed Blue. I'm Sean Tumbokenflowers, your GM.
I'm Olivia Manning. I play Ivanka Dove.
I'm Dylan Manning. I play Marai the Storm Cardera.
And I'm Ren French, and I play Orlin Wright.
Y'all, we gotta get out of this fucking war.
It's so bad.
We all know we have to get out of this war.
Every time that I open the Roll20 and I look at our relationships and it's just like
You're
war.
at war.
War
You're
never
at war.
changes. And it's so bad every time. We have got to kill this guy and get out of
On
this
the
fucking war.
Roll20, next to the Grey Cloaks, there's a big red -3, and underneath it, it just says war.
It just says
and
war.
boy, howdy, is that a good incentive to clear that off the board.
It's so sad. We've got to kill this man.
So,
Why didn't we kill him when we had the fucking chance?
because you're busy killing someone else.
Now we can come back and fix some
So,
mistakes.
let's get into this. We have a lot of information.
We do.
I'm going to kind of leave what you want to do right now up to you all.
Okay.
As far as going into the score, more information gathering, we kind of left last time on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So
the information, Orlin, that you sort of received is, I would say, deeply unhelpful to us. Like, good job for figuring it out, but I don't think it's an opportunity that we need to necessarily take advantage of. It's gonna happen.
I bring it up because us choosing the time tends to be a lot nicer and more consistent than letting them choose the time. Do with the information what you will. I bring it forward because I have it.
The problem is, I understand, he comes to Vanity's End when he bets on somebody and he loses, right? But what are we supposed to do? Send Storm in there? Suddenly everyone knows what he looks like. There is so much liability, I feel like, in us taking advantage of that when it's so much easier to just wait.
That's cool, and I understand that. Hey, Storm, do you want to?
I'm right here.
Oh,
You do not have to yell. I am right here.
Let's use our inside voices, Orlin.
all right then. Storm, do you want to beat up a noble's champion? I guess.
Or consider this, you don't do that, and then you can just kill the guy and we get away scot-free.
I mean, I will say, if you're worried about people knowing what I look like, my face isn't exactly a stranger to these fighting rings, to say the least.
I mean, you had a name. Did you have a name for a fighting ring, Ren?
Did
you get a name?
Yes, I did. Oh, did I write it down? Is the real
There's
question.
no fucking way you wrote this
frantically
down.
looking through their notes.
No, I started taking notes. I do notes now. Sometimes.
They do have notes on their little character sheet. It's adorable. Sometimes I go in there and I delete some things.
I'll be honest, I don't take notes. Fuck it, Weeball.
Beaconed Blue. The Beaconed Blue. It's in the crow's nest.
It's
Okay.
a place called the Beacon Blue up in the Crow's Nest.
Oh, never mind. I'd rather not.
Great. So, it sounds like we need to stay the hell away from there. So, I say we just ignore it, take it for what it is, look to see maybe when some fights at the Beacon Blue may be happening, and then prepare for the best. And if the worst occurs, then we can, say he wins, we just wait. As long as we don't do anything actively, this war can continue to go on. We just need to know that we can end it.
All right.
All right. How do you suggest we get close to him when he's in Vanity's End, though?
I say that we just look like normal people. You look like some sort of beefed up security. I look like maybe a server or a patron, and Orland stays in the back with his awful mask, because this is what he does.
The dog waits outside. I get it.
You listen. What do you want to go in and schmooze?
I mean, yes, it wouldn't go well, but
Exactly. So it's better for all of us if you stay outside. I do the talking and Storm does the looking tough and maybe escorting Hutch outside if there's some sort of problem that we manufacture.
all right.
Hutch for sure knows my face.
This is so true. Holy shit.
Oh, I forgot how delicious it is pitting you guys up against someone that has met, I would say, at least two
of
of
us.
Well, I have a Find the Skies kit.
Is it... Hold up. Is the one person he hasn't met yet Orlin?
Yes,
he
it's
sat out
you.
back?
Yes. Because you sat out back.
Oh, sweet Ivanka Dove. You're so lovely. And you're so great. You're a wonderful leader. And you do so much for this gang. Truly, I respect it.
Before you finish that sentence, I have a Find the Skies kit.
How fine a disguise kit.
Fine capital F.
Ooh, that's like a whole tier. It's like a whole tier up.
A mechanic of this game.
Oh boy. Yeah, all right.
Was
Well,
gifted it by God.
I leave.
I will warn you guys, your tier is, I'm gonna say, significantly lower than the Blue Cloaks, and you guys are gonna be going up against someone who is near the top.
Blue Cloaks are
Cloaks.
tier 3, right? Or...
No, they're tier 2.
Gray Cloaks. Sorry, I said Blue Cloaks. Gray Cloaks
Yeah,
are tier
Grey Cloaks
2.
are tier
Okay.
2.
You guys are trifling with a gang that's 2 tiers above you. Just letting you know, to set the stakes going in.
Yeah.
A lot of your stuff might be less effective than you might want it to be.
But hey, my weapons are perfectly effective, as we've now learned.
As we have now
As we've
learned.
now learned, your weapons are,
Weapons are
everyone's
perfectly
weapons are 1 tier plus, so you have tier 2 weapons, Storm.
Which is great.
Because all your weapons are fine.
I have a couple of tier 2 weapons.
I'm pushing you guys to a score now.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's
I think that's
the
kind of
problem
our...
is I was
our-
so confident in this, and then Sean went, "What if you weren't?" And now I'm not.
I'm just reminding you guys, look, that's something you gotta consider. Tiers are a thing. You guys are trifling people that are usually... This is your standard thing that you guys
Yeah,
do.
I mean,
is
this is
messing
Messing
standard.
with
that are
people
stronger than you.
far above us. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna push you guys to a
sure.
score. Orlin, I'm gonna give you another piece of information. I don't know, probably known to you now, because I feel like Storm has brushed it into the Crow's Foot. I guess, Orlin, you'd also know this as someone that frequents it. On the stub, the date of it is listed as home day. I guess probably like the... Oh god, do some quick math. Like the 13th of the month, I'll say. In Duskville, there's no weekdays, which is really good for me. People just list the day by the day of the month it is. Like, it's the 17th day. But this stub is listed as home day, which you know is the second day of the week. So you can extrapolate that the fights that Hutch is betting on happen on the second day of the week.
Great. The problem is that... Fuck, I was so confident in this, and now I'm not at all.
I'm gonna push you guys to a score. I
Yeah.
think there's not unless there's like a thing you guys want to do that's very concrete.
No, there's...
I feel like we can't do a lot of extra planning.
Yeah, there's
without just,
nothing we can
doing the
do to
score.
prepare for this, which is so frightening.
Let's do it.
Nothing to it but to do it. Here we go.
All right.
I almost feel like we should have Orlin be the person in the place, just because he won't recognize Orlin.
Are we sure?
I think it should be Orlin primarily, and then I'll come in with a fine disguise kit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and I just lurk.
Yeah.
Orlin, are you coming in like a... Actually, we'll batter this out as we go along. I don't want to do too much pre-planning.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I love
What is our
pre-planning.
plan? I know.
The problem here is Sean wants us to play the game, and we all want to make sure everything goes smoothly.
And we want to live.
Yeah.
And I want to run a successful gang, so...
No, it's... I promise you guys, it'll be so safe and easy.
Bitch.
Okay, what is our plan?
Okay, so I think
Give me a
our
name.
I think our
you're
plan
doing
is
deception?
deception again.
Yeah,
always
to lure,
deception.
trick, or manipulate.
Yeah. And then the method is just that we look like we belong here.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. I'm into it. Who are you luring, tricking, or manipulating?
Hutch.
Hutch. How? I don't see how necessarily.
I think that our best course of action is to sort of get into his room and sort of orchestrate some sort of problem, some sort of like conflict to the point where we need to like take him, remove him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is definitely... that is definitely a detail that I then need. What that problem you're going to orchestrate is. Unless, like... Because what it sounds like so far, if your goal is just to get in and be around Hutch when Hutch is there with whoever his, like, inner circle is, that sounds more like stealth. Just to be able to, trespass unseen in the place.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are specifically trying to lure Hutch from the outset, that sounds like I need a concrete detail for how you're doing that.
I'm thinking it's basically... I was thinking it would just be, like, a threat on Hutch's life. So
Yeah,
we need
or,
to
like-
escort him to a more private area.
Or like Orlin starts a fight with somebody.
I'm thinking the threat on his life just because he's going to be around a bunch of guys, and we want to separate him from those people, ideally.
That's true. Like maybe I'm a server and I'm like, excuse me.
If there's a threat on his life, they're coming with him.
Okay, well, if there's a fight, they're also coming with him.
If Orlin pretends to be a server, he could, like, spill stuff on him to get him to go to the bathroom. Who's going to take your boys to the bathroom? Maybe one boy.
That's not bad.
Are you all cool with that?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
works. Is
Why
that...
did I think this was gonna be easy?
It's Sean. He's never going to let it be easy.
Storm, would you wait in the bathroom?
I'll chill out in the men's restroom. Yeah, I'll chill out in the men's restroom.
Kind of pissing.
Just
Are you, like, dressed up as a server? Oh, you know what? Let's get that
I'm
the
going to be
mission.
in a
So, okay,
stall. I'm just going to be sitting in a stall waiting.
shitting. All right, cool. Yeah, who... Okay, what is your, plan going to be then?
okay. Plan is deception.
Deception, we're going to lure, trick, or manipulate?
Yeah, we're luring him.
We're definitely
That's-
luring.
We
Yeah.
are luring
Yeah.
him into the bathroom with a sort of idiot server gag.
And the method is your idiot server gag.
Idiot server gag, hiding in the bathroom. I'm there, I guess.
You're there to make sure we don't die.
That's
You're
so
there to
true.
make sure nothing goes horribly wrong.
I'm just a patron blending in vaguely.
Let's factor in our engagement roll.
Ugh.
I hate when Sean rolls dice.
It's so
It's
mean
always
of
bad
him.
for us.
For your engagement roll, we're going to add 1 die for sheer luck. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? I would say...
I would say we're actively in war.
yes. Is it overly complex or contingent on many factors?
No.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
I feel like it might be.
might
I
be
spill
a little
drink.
bit.
He go bathroom. We kill him. 3-step plan.
I feel like there's a lot of moving parts there.
There are a lot of
where that can go pretty
I'll
wrong.
be honest.
Where it's like, maybe you're not the server assigned to Hutch.
I mean, we have an in with the person who runs this place.
We do have an in with the place.
Literally.
Not. Yes, but it's kind of like having an in with the CEO of a company.
And not, like, the manager.
Right. Okay. But I do feel like it is a little like contingent on many factors. I feel this is very a lot of moving parts. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Does this plan detail expose a vulnerability to the target or hit them where they're weakest?
Yes.
I would say they are not, like, prepared for this or strong. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Strangford and Pendrin.
Yes.
Actively.
Are any enemies or rivals interfering with this operation?
Yes.
I feel like 100%
I feel
yes.
like,
Yes.
I would say
I
yes.
feel like 100% yes.
I feel like there's
100
no world in which the answer is not
I would
yes.
say 100%.
You guys are operating 6 towers literally
We are in a war.
ever.
We are in a war so bad right now.
Okay.
We're so in a war.
Not-
it sucks so
Not to
bad.
factor in tier, you guys are gonna have 2 dice.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
god,
bad.
that's so few dice.
We do take the highest, right?
Yes. No, we take the lowest.
Well,
I
I mean,
hate
hey,
you.
we ended up with 0 dice.
We would have.
That's
but
true,
Just making
that's
sure
true.
that it was not a.
Not a 0 situation.
He would have said that. Sean's evil, but he's not mean. Except for all the times he is mean and evil.
Oh, I hate it when
Like
Turn your
right
camera
now
on.
when he
Let us-
doesn't tell
let-
us what's happening.
Yeah, let us
Come
see
on,
the
Sean,
dice.
show us the
Yeah,
dice.
tell us.
Motherfucker.
It is a fog-filled afternoon as you approach Vanity End. Tobacco smoke curls through wrought steel, and as you pass through the facade, you are in Vanity End. Orlin, you are wearing a uniform of, I think, maroon,
Yes, I did decide that.
Thank you, Dove, for that.
and with your maroon suit, you hold a tray of drinks in hand. Storm, you're camped out in the bathroom, hiding yourself in a stall, and Dove, you are within the establishment.
Yeah, I'm just like a. No, I guess I'll also be a
Okay.
server just because that'll be able to get me into more places.
Great. Quickly, as we're getting into this, I forgot to ask about your load.
Yeah, I was thinking
light,
that.
Light.
Light.
Yeah.
Night load.
Light. Okay. And what's your riggings for Assassin's rigging?
Good old Kane's sword blade.
Cool. Ren.
Chansey. No.
What?
He's in there.
Sticking Chansey up your ass, yeah.
Oh no. We're going to have a blade or 2 and nothing else is super useful, but I guess is it a tool or gear?
Actually, I'm gonna say having open blades in this establishment probably isn't a good look for the servers.
It is rigging.
They're hidden.
It's not hidden.
Oh, is it not hidden?
Not.
That is different. That's a different upgrade.
Okay.
They're just on you.
Oh, okay, then nothing.
All right. So I'm gonna be marking off a lot of
You
items.
can still take gear.
Take gear, yeah. But your cane sword will pass.
Okay,
Dove.
cane sword will pass, and then I'll take
Yeah.
burglary gear, I guess.
I'm taking a fine heavy weapon, personally.
Yeah, I mean you're a bodyguard. That makes sense. Your security.
I'll take my lightning hook, my spirit mat. I guess I'll take the stuff. My whole ghost hunters kit.
Are you not gonna take assassin's rigging
I'll take
stuff? That's what we're really talking about right
I'll
now.
take burglary gear.
Cool. Awesome. Orlin, you're holding a tray. And in it is a drink of your choice. Let's just say it's brandy.
Malort.
It's cool. Yeah, it's Duskville Malort. The worst drink in all of Duskville.
Maybe the worst thing that could ever happen.
And as you approach into Hutch's private room, you are met with a few things. Hutch sits back in the center, behind this table, puffing from a cigar. Around him is his inner circle. 4 other gray cloaks, all in various stages of revelry. Sandwiched between Hutch and another one of his grays is Chansey.
No.
His face beaten, sadly sipping some whiskey. I will put this in front of you. You're coming into the situation controlled, so I'll give you the choice of what you're gonna do right now in this moment.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Why
to
would you hurt
us?
my son?
Why would you hurt our son?
Roll the complication.
I don't like you.
I don't like you. All right.
I told you I was gonna hold over your head.
Yeah, you did. Actions for our consequences? All right. I'm gonna have to try and play it off, I guess.
Good evening, everyone. How may I help you this evening?
God, I haven't worked in food service for like 6 months and it's all gone.
You see a person off to the side go, could use that drink. It's gestures over at your tray.
Yes, absolutely. There you are.
You just place it in front of them?
I mean, I assume they have an open tab or something. They're regulars.
Yeah.
So yes.
Absolutely.
A warning before you take that. This is not a common shot.
They already slammed it back. Oh! Who would make this?
It's from a far-off land called Chicago.
Hey, wretched. It's wretched. Ugh. God, why would you serve this poison? Ugh.
Every now and again, we'll have a customer, and believe me, it's crazy. We'll have a customer who will drink that and go, this is pretty good. And I know your boss here is a connoisseur of tobacco and drink.
I actually quite like it.
There it is, a man of taste.
Beautiful
Orly,
city.
you're not wearing a disguise, are you?
No.
I mean, the serving uniform, and also not the mask.
His
And not my mask,
his fucking
yeah.
spirit mask.
Chansey looks up at you, and through a black eye is trying to scrutinize you. To, like, you can tell he's kind of out of it right now, between the drink and the beating.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna recognize you soon. And I think that's a consequence you can roll to resist, I'll say. But if you stick around here, he's gonna recognize you soon, and you don't know what's gonna come out of that.
Can I want to look at him up and down and like read him and see like if he would rat on
How
me.
cool he is right now.
Can I roll to study him?
This is certainly an action roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This will be controlled. You guys are in a controlled position right now. And I'll say your effect is going to be standard.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll 2 dice.
I genuinely feel like I'm going to throw up right now.
How do you think I feel? This is my son.
I am so actually serious.
I have to pretend that I don't care about my boy. Fuck me.
Welcome to the podcast.
That's a 3 and a 1.
I mean, it was controlled.
Yeah. You can back out here.
I'll do that.
And then nothing happens.
I will do that.
Okay.
Well then, sir, I will be back with another round of Malort.
Hutch smiles and goes, yeah, one for everyone and for my friend here, and kind of jabs Chansey right in the rib.
You know, your buddy there looks pretty rough off. I happen to know a drink. And this drink it's a secret among servers in this city. I can bring it in.
Hutch leans forward intrigued.
What are they fucking doing, Dylan?
I don't know.
I can bring it to you, but you gotta remember, this is a potent drink, and this is definitely up there in terms of, like, you'll either love this or you'll hate it.
I'll take it.
I'll be back with
He smiles.
I'll be back with a round of them and one giant's piss.
God, not the giant's
fucking
piss.
knew
Not
it
the
was gonna
giant's
be.
piss.
If you're gonna spill something on somebody, it might as well be a giant's
It might
piss.
as well be a giant's piss.
Jesus Christ. Do we have to explain what giant's piss
I
is
can't
in the
believe we're
podcast?
gonna kill him twice.
Yeah, we don't even have to kill him. It's caustic. It burns right through.
Yeah, okay. Let's
so
get this going.
So when I go back to the bar, I'm going to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I am going to mix it all together, and I'm going to... obviously, I have to take the olive, drop it square in the middle, see if it floats.
Right. As is customary with Giant's Piss. Giant's Piss, to clarify for our listeners at home, is a wretched concoction of terrible ingredients. It is not good to taste, or to smell,
Or to be
even
around.
have around you.
And yet it exists in every universe.
Yup.
Except, hopefully, for this one.
Our own.
The real, actual universe that we live in.
I
Hopefully.
pray
World,
nightly
every
that it
world but
never
our own.
happens. And then when I'm placing the olive, it's so important normally to place the olive square in the middle because Giant's Piss is such a caustic tincture.
Substance.
You got to drink it right down, or it'll burn your lips. I'm going to make sure that olive sinks a little bit.
Oh,
Ooh.
this is a cock piss.
It's too much.
I kind of want you to roll for this, almost.
What in God's
don't
name
know,
will I
man.
roll
Them
for
to
this?
fucking-
I don't know,
Sean.
man.
Tinker.
To make this a wretched drink? I don't know, man.
Can I attune to the
Tinker.
ghost field? Because this is pretty fucking
Oh,
supernatural.
my bad.
Hey,
Oh, my bad.
this feels
I should've
pretty
thought about that. Yeah,
supernatural.
to the ghost field.
Fucking connect with Chef Boyardee.
The ghost of Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee does not have a place here.
What would it
You know
be?
what?
I'm looking through the Tinker.
Here's what it is. You're making this drink, and this is still controlled, but there is another worker at the bar, and she is watching you do this and is deeply concerned. And
that's
so I
valid.
feel like
That's actually extremely valid.
I'm going to start a clock. It's going to be called The Establishment Becomes Aware of You. There's a more succinct way to do that.
Okay.
It's going to be called High Alert.
Okay.
And I'd like you to roll something to do this. If you're going to do this covertly, otherwise I'm just going to fill this clock a bit.
And
it is going to be a 4 clock.
It's a 4 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do something
Yeah,
against
this is a real small place.
All right.
You can resist this consequence as well.
Which I would roll. Resolve?
I would say to do this covertly, if you're gonna kind of like, depends on how covertly you're doing this. I'll take a case for anything, but my thoughts say prowess.
Nah. I could try and make a case for resolve, but it wouldn't make nearly as much sense as prowess would.
Yeah, I feel like you're really finessing this bad boy.
Finesse
Yeah.
this piss.
This person's gonna scope you out and kind of see you make this drink. I'll say it'll fill 1 bar unless you resist it.
I'll try. If I try and resist, do I run the risk of filling even more bars?
No.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Resisting is only good, but you will take stress if you roll poorly. How resistance rolls work is
Yeah,
you
we've
roll
never
a
done
d6.
this before, have we?
Once.
We've done it once with Storm.
The ghost.
You roll a d6, or how many d6s you have in the trait. You roll it, and you subtract 6. No, you subtract that number you roll from 6. So you can take 0 stress, or you could take 5 stress. All depends on how high you roll.
And if you're super cool, you take 0 stress.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could take 5 stress. I don't want to.
Make a choice, Orlin. Make a choice.
I'll just take up the. I'll take up the clock. Sorry, gang.
Come
You should be.
on. You should be.
This woman sees you doing this and kind of like
This terrible
blanches.
piss violence.
and keeps going back to what she's doing.
Like, hey, a special request is a special request. I mean, I don't look.
So, I guess you're heading back, right?
That'd be right.
All right, Storm.
Oh.
You don't know what's going on right now, but Hutch should have been in here a few minutes ago. What are you doing?
Silently cursing Orlin.
Exactly
Standard.
as you should.
Just chilling in there?
Yeah, no, I know my part in the job, and I'm not gonna mess with it unless I start to know that something has gone horribly wrong.
Awesome. What is Ivanka Dove doing?
Ivanka Dove is... I think that I'm sort of just blending in and doing normal servant stuff, like normal waiter stuff. Like, sort of, I'm kind of doing a round between what I know to be Hutch's private room and the bathroom, not ever going into either of those locations, but just kind of generally serving people and looking busy, but also keeping my eye out for stuff.
You definitely then see Orlin go into, exit out of, make this concoction, and go back towards the Hutch's private room.
Is there a consequence to making very mean eye contact with Orlin Wright?
No.
Yeah, I fucking stare daggers.
I tip my sunglasses down and stare at you with pitch black eyes.
I fucking look away.
I put
You're
them back up.
Freaky, I hate you.
Hey, it's Sean Tumbokenflowers, and welcome to the Fool's Chronicle ASMR podcast. So, let's bring it down with these messages. Let me check my notes. It says right here, you should go check out the Fool's Chronicle on Patreon. For just $10 a month, you can listen to talkbacks where people talk much louder and much more passionately about this very podcast. If you're looking for more Fool's Chronicle, check your phone. And go find us on Twitter and Instagram at Fool's Chronicle for more fun bonus content. Thank you for listening, dear listener, to the Fool's Chronicle episode 13. We'll be back in just 2 weeks on August 2nd. So, I'll see you then.
You walk back into Hutch's private room, and you have these drinks in hand. What are you doing?
Is Hutch is not on the outside, correct?
No, dead center in the middle, behind this table.
Behind the table?
Yeah.
I...
Across the table from you. If we're kind of like mapping the space out. I'm thinking of like an elevated seating. It's kind of booth seating in a round.
Yeah, that's how I imagine.
With like curtains on the outside. So you can't really see what's going on from the outside. You have to actually walk through.
Mm-hmm. You said it's elevated, yes? So there's a step?
Yes. There's a step.
Orlin is going to take the tray and do a little hop up on the step. Maybe that's because that's something Ren French would do, but it's something he's going to do.
A known clumsy person.
Oh, boy, howdy. And then I'm going to... Whoa!
Cool. There's 2 ways I can resolve this. I feel like I don't want to make you roll an action roll to spill drinks on people. I feel like that's inherently a thing you can just kind of do. So I kind of like to resolve this with a bunch of reactions to what just happened. Here's a few consequences that you can kind of resist in your own. Mm-hmm. The first thing that happens is as you trip over, spilling all these drinks, you watch the glass of the giant's piss go tumbling towards Hutch and spill all over his lap. On the side that you're on, you see the 2 gray cloaks there also are now spotted with alcohol. In this moment, Chansey looks up at you, and your sunglasses are sliding down just a bit, and you see recognition begin to flash in his eyes. At the same time, from across the way, you see one of the Grey Cloaks on the end, the one that was talking to you earlier, has now gotten up and is walking towards you.
I give Chansey a little wink. I'm gonna say, "Oh my god, fuck me. I'm so sorry. Please,
This Grey Cloak that's beelining towards you has now gotten to you and is going to grab you by both of your lapels, and their face is about 3 inches away from yours, and their breath just like stinks of liquor and smoke as they go, "Who the hell do you think you are?" and is shaking you by your lapel.
I'm a nobody. I work for the restaurant. I was trying to do a good thing, and God, I clearly fucked up. Mr. Sir, I'm sorry. I don't know your name. I'm new here. I know you're a regular. I'm sorry. Can I help you get cleaned up or something? We have a washroom in the back. God, I'm so sorry. I just.
What are you trying to do here?
I just lost
Is there
my-
an action you're trying to do?
maybe. I guess it'd be sway.
Yeah, sure. To kind of not get your ass kicked right now.
Yup.
Okay,
So,
I need you to roll here. How many points do you have in Sway? I think it's still 0.
it'll be that 0, but next time I level up Resolve, it'll be 1.
I can give you a devil's bargain.
Let's hear it. I would love to hear out a devil's bargain.
No matter what happens, this person is going to kick you out of this room, and if they see you again, there's going to be trouble.
I'll burn 2 stress instead.
Okay,
Alright, how lucky do we feel?
so that'll be 1 die.
Yeah, well...
I'm going to say this is going to be... Man, I want to say it's desperate. This person wants to kick your ass so bad. It could be risky, I guess, because you're just kind of a server. Maybe that person doesn't want to cause a lot of trouble. Let's say this is risky.
Okay.
And your effect is going to be... limited. I feel like the best case scenario is that you are able to walk out of here without getting your ass kicked.
Things have gone poorly. Alright, rolling. I'd love to do the little clink clank into the mic, but sadly it's only the 1 die. Alright, everybody. Spirit energy, can I get chi luck through everything? Little humana humana? I'm not...
Hopes and prayers.
I'm not hearing any humana humana.
Humana humana.
I'm gonna.
Is it a 1, Ren?
You look really happy about that result, Ren.
Hey guys, I'm gonna leave the podcast. Hey guys, I gotta go. hey guys, I gotta go.
You have like an appointment right now, or
Or like
Yeah, I think I got a haircut or something.
You got a haircut?
yeah.
12,
Yeah.
haircut at 12.
Oh, Boise. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
So I rolled the exact number of lives Orlin is going to lose, which is 1.
1.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
When
Mmm.
Yeah, when risky, things go badly. You suffer a harm, a complication occurs, you end up in a desperate position, or you lose this opportunity.
I feel like it could be all of those. I feel like...
Yeah, I feel like everything happens.
Sean has to pick
pretty
just one of
much.
them.
Sean wishes he could pick more.
Yeah, I wish I could pick more. This, wow.
Well, you really fucked this up, didn't you?
Oh, it's not a week.
Here is what happens. All at once, this person just pushes you to the ground and backhands you. And as you stand up to recover, you see Chansey look up at you and finally says out loud, "Oh, Orlin,
Pardon?
Orlin." Hutch looks from Chansey and then looks to you, and you can see 2 brain cells kind of clicking together in this moment.
I'm going to attempt to resist.
Yeah.
And I feel like this would be
yeah.
resolve, because it is the social skill.
Yeah.
Alright, so I roll 2d6.
Yeah. Instead of Hutch recognizing you in this moment, it will just kind of raise the alert bar because there's a commotion going on in here.
Mhm.
So that'll be kind of the de-escalation of this.
Okay.
Oh, big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
That's 10. A 6 and a 4. All right, I figured out what dice I'm going to be
That's
using.
not how math works. But yes, you take 0 stress.
Did I say 6
Well,
to 10?
that is how math works, but that's not how this game works. You just take the highest.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, but you take 0 stress,
Let's
which is because
go!
you rolled a 6. But yes. So Hutch looks from you to Chansey to you and kind of like shrugs, but this gray cloak that was threatening you is now looking to get you out of here.
Oh, okay. I'll go. I'm sorry. Again, we have a washroom in the back. Just please don't hurt me.
And Orland's going to scamper out. And, like, while heading out is going to catch up with Ivanka and be,
So
What?
I'm not allowed in the room anymore.
That doesn't matter. Will he go out of the room?
We'll certainly see. There is drink on him.
I am never letting you do anything again.
Look, I did my part of the job.
Orlin and Dove, where are you guys right now?
Gonna say just for our own ass, we're closer to,
I'd say, like, the front or the
we're like,
bar.
we're in the middle.
of the kind of
I
the
would-
action.
I would probably say.
Maybe by the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say I am not looking at him
Mm-hmm.
as we speak to it. Moment he says like something's wrong, I am pretending like I'm speaking
You
to
guys are doing
someone
the
else.
thing where like you're sitting at the bar
Yeah,
but
I'm
facing
doing-
different
I'm-
directions.
Yeah,
Great.
talking
Yeah.
to each other.
Orland's,
yeah.
like, on the ground with a washcloth, like, fiddling with
Awesome.
it. And,
Yeah, I'm like making something. Yeah. Trying my best to not look related to this moment anyway.
Then it is then that you see 3 figures file out of Hutch's private room, making their way towards the bathroom. It's hard to see who through the tobacco smoke fog that happens to fill this place and kind of how dim they keep the lights here.
I catch them, I look at Orlan and I go, you are going to find a room, and you are going to stay in that room. Do you understand?
Oh, with great detail. You might want to help our friend storm out, though.
That's exactly what I was planning to do. And I sort of huff away towards the bathroom, still looking like I'm doing my, like, normal rounds, but, like, ba-bum, 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 like, so deeply anxious.
Storm, inside the bathroom, you hear the door open, which is kind of like your cue. And then you...
I mean, I'm not jumping out whenever the door opens. That'd be a bad plan.
But you hear 3 sets of footsteps enter.
I think I'm gonna, like, peek through the crack in this doll that's always there.
It's always there.
To see what's going on outside.
I feel like I feel like the crack of the stall wouldn't show you, like, the doorway. I feel like how normal bathrooms are set
I mean,
up.
I presume they're walking more into the room.
I think what happens is actually you're looking through. You can't see anything, so you assume that they're by the sinks. But I don't know. You'd have to roll to get more information.
Okay.
Sean
I'm
is
just gonna
so evil,
listen.
he makes us do toilet rolls, and it sucks.
I think I'm just gonna listen for a minute to see what the situation is.
Okay. Dylan says, forcing me to do voices.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, you didn't
You
let
know how you,
didn't let
you
her
know how you
didn't
sent
let her
3
fucking
gang
see.
members into this room? Come up with 3 different voices for them so we can tell who's talking.
Yeah. You hear 3 voices. The first you recognize as Hutch going, "Goddamn servers and this place really gone to the fucking dogs." And then you hear another voice going, that strong drink is real strong. Smell and ugh." And you hear another person washing their hands at the sink.
Come on, new voice, third voice. You can do 3 voices. Come on, Sean.
Going, "Oh God, I'll never get this smell out of my shirt. Reminds me of our time back in the Crow's Foot. Remember that? Oh, I can't forget. I can't forget." I can keep talking, but I feel like you guys should do something.
This is enjoy. I always like listening.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this personally.
What are you doing, Storm?
I mean, are the sinks in this bathroom, are the stalls between the door and the sinks, or are the sinks closer to the door?
The sinks are...
Give us the layout of this bathroom,
let's
Sean.
talk standard bathroom layout. We're talking variation 6, bathroom. We got a door, okay? Open up the door. We got, on the right, sinks. Keep walking, stalls. On the left, urinals. This is a gender-neutral bathroom, though. And, is there plumbing in Duskful? I've just created it. I've decided. Why? Because if there isn't, this is nasty.
This makes no fucking sense at all.
Is there
There's the
soap?
piss trough.
Yes. Does it smell bad? Also, yes.
Yes.
It is a bar soap. There's no liquid soap in Duskful, so you are just kind of slapping the bar on there and doing your nasty thing.
Slapping the bar on the piss.
That is the layout of this bathroom. Storm, you are in the... There's 3 stalls. I'll let you choose which one you're in.
I'm gonna be in the one... Basically, I want to know if I open this door, am I between them and the door?
You are behind them in the door. You are not in face of the door and them.
Fuck. I want to be in whichever one is closest to
Awesome.
the door.
You are in what I'm going to denote as the first
and-
stall.
That would make sense. Then I want to... Sorry, I'm quickly reading through all of the many things on this item list, and none of them are helping. I'm gonna burst through the stall. I want to run to the door, and can I... Well, I'm not gonna burst. I'm gonna, keep my back to them, hope they aren't noticing me. I want to walk to the door, and can I use my manacles and chain to essentially lock it?
Wow.
Holy
you-
shit! You have to let them try this, Sean.
Are you doing this covertly?
I think if I can get to the door without them notice... I mean, yes, but my main goal is to get to the door before they notice me.
I must remind you in this moment that Pendrin deeply does not want murder on the grounds of this facility. But I'm not going to stop you from this, because this is going to be fucking awesome.
Okay. I figure if we can kill them in the bathroom and get them out without anyone noticing...
Yeah, then we
That's
just clean up the... Then we just clean
Yeah,
up the bathroom.
I'm willing to take the overtime pay and clean up the bathroom. Hell, I'm willing to do it on non-overtime
Cool.
pay.
I will let you know as you're kind of scoping the situation out. I feel like they're kind of focused more so on cleaning themselves off, that in a moment you're kind of like...
That's what I'm really banking on
you're
here.
kind of able to scope the situation out. These guys, and you're starting from a control position. These guys are all strapped. And you don't know how good a fighter these guys are. These guys are all strapped.
All right, so do I have to roll for the manacles and chain thing, or does that just happen?
Let's see. I would like you to roll something to do it covertly if you're doing it covertly. Otherwise, this happens, but you know, we're gonna get right into the action.
They're gonna see you do this.
So the unfortunate thing is there's no way that this is anything other than finesse.
It could be prowl.
It could. Then it's prowl.
Could it be? And that changes everything.
Yeah, I would say it could be prowl, but it'd be more in the action of getting to the door versus snapping it on covertly.
Wait. So are you saying if I do that, then I have to do a separate roll to snap it on?
No.
Or...
I don't want to make you roll a million things a million times.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
More so, I'd like
Then I'm gonna do
prowl. We'll say that this is going to be controlled. You're coming from a controlled place. The effect will be, I don't know, you're snapping manacles on a thing. I guess the effect is trying to be sneaky about it. Risky. Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's controlled. I just said that weirdly. No, it's controlled. Your effect is going to be standard.
All right.
Come on.
As a 6. You make your way over, and you kind of just, turn your back to the door, and with your hand behind, you hear the manacles kind of snap around the door handle, and you snap it to something else nearby. Maybe there's a loose fitting.
Great. So the door is locked as far as I am concerned. I am then going to. I also want to mention that I get manacles and chain for 0 load. I'm just carrying those.
You keep that shit
Yeah.
on you.
I have a new separate idea that I think
I'm
I
gonna
want
say
to
you
try.
gotta do something real quick, because I feel like in a few seconds,
I
Chronicle is
want
gonna
to-
turn around and recognize you.
Yeah, no. If I have, say, a vial of something in my inventory, am I able, if I use that, do I have to, like, spend time getting a new one, or does it refresh with every score?
If you're talking about your Rage Essence vial, then that does come back from score to score.
You get fucking what?
Then I'm gonna take a hit of my Rage Essence vial, because I've just locked myself in a room with 3 guys that I want dead.
Yeah.
So I see
You
no
get-
reason not to.
You get fucking what?
yeah.
I'm opening Dylan's character sheet as we speak.
Yeah, you're gonna suffer 2 consequences, which are can't tell friend from foe and can't stop until they're all broken.
Which, honestly, it's me and 3 foes, and I want them all broken.
Yeah,
So,
but you're gonna be in this state
Storm
for
just
a few
gets
minutes.
a big thing of pre-workout.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
but, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be locked in a bathroom.
yeah. I mean, yes. Slam
Anyway,
that shit.
I slammed down my Rage Essence vial, and then I fucking charge.
In that moment, that's the second that is needed for Hutch to turn around and go, "You."
In my last moment of clarity, I wink at Hutch, and then my eyes turn red.